There comes a point in every small channel's life where you just finally have enough videos that you have to start making analytics groups and looking at your data in bulk. I'm going to show you some very quick tips and tricks, very basic stuff like making analytics groups and filtering to find the content that you want to look at in your actual data. So today's a quick workshop. You can see, right, I have like 70 videos and 20 more shorts. I'm starting to get a lot of content. And one of the things that I do to track a lot of content, which can especially be overwhelming, let's say if you're doing everything I recommend, which is every time you post a video, you're going into that video's analytics, you're looking at your views, your watch time, your subs, you're looking at your reach, and you're seeing the impressions and click-through rate you're getting, but then you have like 70 videos, it can get pretty overwhelming. I'm going to show you how to kind of break this down and make your life a little easier so that when you go into your analytics and you hit this little see more button right here, you're not just totally overwhelmed. And part of that is making analytics groups. And just so you know, how did I get here? I logged into YouTube, I clicked the top right button, I went into YouTube Studio, right? I went to analytics, I clicked see more, and then I clicked on this little search bar with the magnifying glass. I went to groups. And then you can see I already have a few groups here. I'm going to make a new one. I actually have been running different advertising experiments on my channel, experimenting with Google AdWords. So I'm actually going to create a Google AdWords group where I've been doing some of this experimentation. And you can see, obviously, my channel trailers have it. You'll notice when I posted in this URL, the link didn't work. That's because you don't want to post in the whole URL. You just want this little bit of code, this string of characters after the equal sign in your URL. That's what's called a video ID. And every watch page, this is a watch page, every YouTube video has a unique ID. And that's not just on your channel, that's on any channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these video IDs, we're going to copy paste them, copy paste them, copy paste them. I usually do them one at a time to avoid confusion, but you can actually create a whole string of these. So you can see, this is a very manual way of doing it. There's a bulk way that you can do this, but essentially here are all of the videos that I've done where I've experimented with Google Ads. So I'm going to hit save on that. I'm going to open that, and then boom. Take a look. This is all of the data for all 4 of those videos over this date range. So 7 days, 28 days, whatever you want it to be, you can set that date range. And that will give you a clear idea of, essentially how are these performing? How are they doing? And if I want to look at the traffic sources on these 4 videos, I can do that, right? And then I can see, you can see I got a ton of views from YouTube advertising, but how are these doing organically, right? How are these doing comparatively in browse? How are these doing in search, for example? And you can see when you actually run YouTube ads, you actually do get a bit of a boost in browse. Now, you'll get a more noticeable boost if you do a bigger spend, but ultimately this is sort of how these things work. And then if you're smart, not like me, because I haven't updated in a while, you'll regularly go into these groups. So I already have these 2 groups made. You'll regularly go into these groups. You can see I have a group for long form and a group for shorts. And then you'll update them. Rather than having to add in video IDs, which can be kind of a lot of work, you can just hit this little pen button and then start checking them off. So there we go, long form. Here are all my long form videos. Boom, 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 boom. I have all of those checked off. And now we're going to add in my shorts, right? And the shorts are easy to spot because you got that little vertical play bar. Beautiful. And there's all my shorts. And I can actually do a comparison. I already can tell you my shorts are doing better. I can actually do a comparison of my shorts against my long forms. Hang on, I'm going too fast. See, I do this all day, so it's very quick to me. So you want to go into your groups, you pick a group, and let's say I want to compare my long form against my shorts. You hit the little compare to button in the top right, you go to groups, and then you compare against shorts, right, or whatever group you want to, compare against your ads or whatever you want to. You want to make sure the date ranges are equal, either the same number of days or the same period, because you can mismatch periods, and that's an apples to oranges comparison. So I always recommend you either want to do the same date range or you want to do the same number of days. That's how to create a fair comparison. Now, I really recommend keeping it to the same date range because you can start to go crazy, but here's where things get interesting. Let's say I want to see how many subscribers I'm getting on shorts versus long form. I can actually hit this filter right here in the top left and change this to subscribers. And so now I can see, my shorts have actually pulled in more subscribers in the last 28 days than my long form. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. And then what converted the largest number of subscribers? I had a post that got 1,000 views. I was very happy about it. It was like a stupid joke post, but it converted a bunch of people, right? And then you have my views, right? What's pulling in the most views? And that's a good thing to keep track of as well. There you go. This is a very quick tutorial. I didn't want to have you guys spend too much time on this. Finally, there's filters, and this can help as well. You can filter by content type, device type, all these things. So if you're looking for something that's if you only want to look at your long form videos, you can also do it this way. I just like to have my own data group because I want to keep whatever I'm running ads on separate from whatever my long form are. So groups is the way to control your data. It's how to simplify things and make things more readable. Let's say there are certain videos in here that I just don't want to look at, that I don't want in this filter. Well, then I need to go and I need to make an analytics group. That's why I keep these groups, because I know it's a little redundant with the videos, but I like to keep my ad stuff separate from my long form, and then I just like being in control of how I look at my videos. There's also publish date, so you can filter by publish date. In this top right hand corner, this is just a date range. It tells you what data happened, what views happened on what days. But say I only want to look at videos published in the last week. This actually doesn't let you do that. So if I were to sort by last 7 days, these are all of my videos ever and what views they earned in that period. I just want to look at what videos published in the last 7 days. You can go to this little filter in the top left. You can hit publish date. And then you can actually set, okay, I only want to look at videos that were published in May because I only want to look at May. And then I can see how all of my videos in May did this month, which is June. So we're in June. I want to see how all my videos last month are doing this month. So I can do a comparison by filtering by publish date, only looking at videos that were published in that period a month ago, and then I can see how many views they earned, over what period. Hopefully this will help you as your channel starts to grow. I really recommend, as soon as you get over 20 or 30 videos, you should immediately start making groups and segmenting your data, because it's going to save you a ton of time in the long term just doing that little bit of extra work short term. All right, gang, this was a quick one today, I know, but I hope it was helpful. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thanks, gang. Bye.